Hello, escort tubers, and welcome back to Let's Do Another Council Mission with me, BlueAnkylo, playing XCOM Long War, of course. So I decided to bring a low-ranking team, no rookies, because I don't have any ready at this exact moment, but most of our specialists and lance corporals. And hopefully they'll get a promotion out of it. So we've got Lord Prey commanding again, who's, working the way up the ranks pretty well, unfortunately with low will. We've got pulse weapons for just about everybody. One thing to keep in mind is that we lose our +7 aim bonus from lasers, although we get +2-ish damage. Keep that in mind when I'm switching this over. In fact, I think I forgot to give... Yeah, the medic. I forgot to give you your pulse weapon. Sorry. There you go. Everyone's happy now. So, one thing that I've done a little differently than normal is I've brought 2 infantry, which is always fine, but I've given them, instead of the extra damage... laser pumper, whatever it's called, I gave them just +5 aim because specialists, even good aim specialists are pretty low, and I'd rather have that extra +5%. And it also adds to your crit, so that's +15% crit on top of the pulse rifle's 20. So you've got a 35% base crit chance, which is nothing to shake a stick at. If we had a more advanced person with aggression or something, that would be pretty effective. We've got an assault with a scope again. Again, I say I don't usually give scopes to assaults, but with scatter blasters, also factoring in the crit bonus from the scope, I think that's a good idea. An engineer, more about throwing grenades than hitting with laser weapons or pulse weapons. Viking Hog is back with the wrong weapon. Gatling Pulsar. There you go. You've got the worst mobility of all. I think I'm actually gonna switch this off. Yeah. The bipod at least doesn't weigh anything, so this at least gives you 10 mobility. I have to keep in mind that the Gatling Pulsar cannot be moved and shot at the same turn, so I have to keep you steady. But you do get extra range, and that's just a massive gun. Don't you love that? It's like as big as you are almost. There we go. Everyone has pulse weapons. That's the rule. We've got 1 medic at least, and 1 sniper. So it's a pretty balanced team. Double infantry, no rockets, and no mechs. But it's just a council mission. I'm expecting it to go relatively smoothly. I understand thin men get pretty difficult as the time goes on, but they're still never going to be as bad as heavy floaters and elites and stuff, because they're not going to get huge weapons and grenades and psi attacks. They will get squad sight and all kinds of annoying perks, but game? You okay? Alright, just having a hard time. Let's put down a save just in case. You never know when things go poorly. Last episode we had a terror mission that almost went poorly. BlueAnkylo made one real big mistake. Alright, so we're in this weird spot. I don't know if I've ever played this one. I'm not used to doing this. This is like the second time I've ever seen it on this map from this location. Blah blah blah, thanks Central. This is actually like, the first time you play XCOM, you generally have a mission where you start here and you work through and you kill like 4 sectoids. It's like one of the training missions, I think. Maybe you don't get it every time, but it feels like I always got it on vanilla Enemy Unknown. Anyway, now we can start on the opposite end, which is different because I'm not used to it specifically. Anyway, the way I see it, the best way is to go through this door and maybe put 1 or 2 people on this side and just keep people back.
Okay.
This is also a target escort, which means it's reasonably likely that thin men will be dropping out of nowhere.
If they hit these targets, we're screwed.
I think this is like the best spot to hide you in there, Patrick. 3 HP. I gotta be really careful with that guy. Shadow Alchemist. I mean, I'm not expecting a lot from Overwatches, but I'm hoping if anything drops down, we might have at least 1 or 2 hits. You never know.
Good to go.
I don't know where they'll all drop down from, obviously, but
Got it covered.
they have a habit of just popping in from the worst, most annoying angles possible.
Move into position.
So we'll just take our time, basically. At least for this map, there's no need to worry about civilians getting killed, like a terror mission. You can hang out here for now. Snipety snipe. Cookie cake. Can't move very far. Viking, I'm actually going to dash you to there because you can't move and shoot or move in Overwatch anyway. And then Cookie cake.
Heading to that
This is
location.
fine for now, and then we'll just Overwatch.
We're receiving reports
See
of
what happens.
X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
Yeah, Central, we know the drill. You just don't have them drop directly on top of, like, my dude. I definitely heard a lot of thin men on the end turn. Alright, that guy's probably gonna die. Yeah. It seems reasonably likely. Good work, team. 1 down. Probably like 30 to go. Alright, so that's the doorway we really want to kill
Moving to
from,
position.
in my understanding. And I would prefer if an infantry could make it. There you go. Shadow Alchemist, you're gonna next turn start opening fire through there. And then there may still be more dropping in on this, I don't know
Got
for
it.
sure. But
Moving.
I feel like dashing now is a reasonable move. You can just reload. I do want to move someone over to this side. This doorway doesn't even take you anywhere, so don't worry about that. Let's not move out that window yet, but we'll sort of, you know, look out it, double check.
Moving to Overwatch.
And the medic, for now, just
Roger
keep you
that.
sort of in the middle.
Affirmative. Covering
And
now.
Lord Prey,
See back.
also sort of in the middle. Nice. You've got such good mobility, you'll be able to react to whatever's needed, whatever's necessary. And Squinchkin, you can just, I don't know, you could probably keep an eye from here on this whole section, but
They're going after our
We'll see.
infrastructure. Water
Yeah.
treatment,
By now we know what the
substations,
aliens are up to.
transportation. Anything they can do
did
to
we
slow us
trigger
down.
those? How could we see them?
Heads up, boys and girls. Intel suggests hostiles are headed right
I don't know
for you.
how we could see those guys. The door is closed. Alright, that one dropped in way out of the way. That's fine. They're only really annoying when they drop right on your head, in my opinion. So you can see this guy through the wall, hey? Weird.
We found some kind of organic material in one of the local reservoirs.
Really?
Who knows what it'll do if people drink that water.
Gross.
Get me out of here. in
Well,
piece
one
and
thing
you
that's
people
going to
can
happen
analyze
is
the
as soon as we
samples.
open this door, they're going to split up. Or stealth. I think I'd rather just open the door and shoot the thin man. And if those guys stealth, it's fine. Looks like we might have triggered 2 pods here. That's a very strong thin man with 16 HP. Maybe this was a mistake, opening the door. Maybe I should have taken that shot. Anyway, we can see that guy, and that Seeker. You can see that guy and that guy. That guy being the most dangerous thin men. Shredder ammo, sprinter, lightning reflexes. Yuck! That's a lot of stuff. We do have Lord Prey. Lord Prey has battle scanners. Assuming I could toss one where I wanted to, we could possibly expose the Seekers. Possibly. I was hoping he could just move over and then toss it out this way, but it doesn't look likely. I don't know if this will even pop them out, honestly. We'll try. I have no idea if this is going to work. I don't think it's going to do what I want it to. He throws it on the roof, and it does work! So, that's fortunate, maybe. We do have a really good shot with our sniper, so I suppose we ought to start with this. 92%. Very good. Pulse sniper rifle. Doing really good damage. Alright, we've got an infantry here who cannot see them, of course. Of course. So, what's the priority here? Possibly just kill both Seekers? Nice. Pulse weapons, changing the face of the battlefield. Well, we actually can't see that other Seeker. So I think we take this shot, It'll add, if we hit it, great. If we miss it, at least we get hollow targeting for our infantry. We hit it, which is really, really lucky. And then our second shot with Shadow Alchemist is at least a 50-50. 2 good hits. Excellent. I would have preferred killing it, sure, but can't argue about that, I don't think. Maximus, we know there's a thin man on Overwatch over there. Maybe we just Overwatch from here? I think we might just Overwatch everybody. Yep. You just keep your head down. This should help prevent it from sneaking in and strangling our civvy. I mean, it could still try to get a shot off, but not that one anyway.
Got him.
It was trying to flank us.
Enemy is still alive.
Alright, this is the scary guy. What does he do? He runs back. And Overwatch. Okay. That's not that bad. Could have been much, much worse. That guy Overwatches. There's still a thin man hiding over there, plus the millions of the rest of them on the map. Half cover. And still half cover. Just a double move. What, are we going to have more dropping in on us now? Of course! Well, that's annoying, but we sort of wasted our Overwatches on the Seeker. So I think Maximus Kane takes this shot. Good hit. That keeps us safe in the flanks.
X-ray neutralized.
Viking Hog. They're all on Overwatch. The only people who have shots are on the door, and Alchemist will only get 1 shot. I think we try to kill the guy that's really up front. Good work. And then reload. And then Viking. You go for the kill on the Seeker if possible. These rookies are doing amazing work. This is going perfectly. I think we'll just reload the shotgun. We'll just reload. I don't think there's any Seekers on the map right now. There's just that one thin man who's being pushed back. We'll just reload people. It should be fine.
Ready to engage.
Alright, let's see what this guy does. You can take a shot finally. We are in full cover at long range. Oh, there was one more. I missed it. Alright, that's fine. We might have had a lucky Overwatch, but reloading is, you know, pretty effective too. I think that battle scanner was a good call. Definitely stopped the Seekers in their tracks. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't care right now. Alright, so our medic can see this guy. Not a very good shot. We'll give Maximus Kane a shot first. You missed. That's okay. Someone, I'm sure, will hit it, right? Like maybe our medic with 40%. Come on, Dylan. Alright, that's 2 misses. So now the game is averaging out our odds. 67%. Come on, Schminchkin. I mean, I swear, eventually our odds are evened out, and it's okay. We can hit it now. Alright, Cookie Cake. Now it's getting a little bit more desperate. Please hit it. You didn't kill it, though. That's not good enough. I guess it's down to the Assault. Maybe I should have done this earlier, but... come on, Michael. 78. This guy has got some survivability on him, doesn't he? Alright, Lord Prey. You're going to have to show the rookies how it's done. Finish him. Please finish him. Wow. What luck. What not luck. I don't even know if Alchemist will have line of sight here. Nope. So someone's going to get shot on a flank shot. That's disappointing. Maybe it'll just cloak and, yeah, whatever. It's not the most damaging hit, but... And, oh, the game almost crashed on me. Did you guys hear that skip? That was dangerous. I hope that hasn't messed up the audio-video sync, but, I haven't... That's a new one. I haven't seen that happen before. Just a weird little stop. Okay, Michael, you try again. You haven't had a kill yet, so maybe. There we go. Well, that took a lot of punishment, that's for sure. I think I will take our turn here and have the medic heal. I know we only get 3 charges, but
Oh, it's gonna hurt.
I'd rather keep everyone maxed out. This should be an easy mission, let's not mess it up, right? That's the motto.
Rock and roll.
Sniper. Just reload for now. It's probably safe to move out, but let's not gamble it. One thing that's kind of fun is the new kind of heavy weapons we're using, whatever we want to call those, LMG style.
Come on, Commander.
They tend to have a ton of ammunition, so you don't actually need to reload very often. I actually really like them. I like them more than the whatever the auto laser style is, whatever you want to call the other two. So, Lord Prey, you're the scout, even if you're the captain, major, whatever. Major. So we start moving forward. Not sillily, but, you know, confidently, basically. With many an Overwatch to guard our flanks.
Scanner.
Maximus Kane. I don't expect that we even need to go around on this side, to be honest. We can just funnel through here and spread out. And that should be
Orders
fine.
confirmed. Moving out.
Seeing as there's no aliens over there, there's no point really moving that direction.
Affirmative.
I don't think
Moving
so,
out.
anyway. Might as well have you move up a significant way, seeing as you can't move in Overwatch or anything, obviously. It does change how I use gunners a bit, now that I'm switching to that weapon.
Przeładowana.
But, it should be okay.
Yes, sir.
We know there's one severely damaged Thin Man. But he seemed to be running backwards. Alright, Patrick, you can move a little bit closer, but I still want to keep you out of line of sight, if at all possible. It gives us an idea where something is.
Quiet. Do you hear something?
I kind of miss having a mech on this episode. So there's at least 2 pods that way. So what does that tell us? Because we can see there, we know there specifically something's right in that corner. Maybe something over here too. How far up do I move Lord Prey? I move him all the way up to here.
Ci vado ora.
Good mobility. I kind of figured that would happen, that nothing would show up on that one, so that's good. I'm a little bit more worried about that tile.
Okay.
Not quite willing to risk moving up that
Dodger,
far.
Dodger.
Not quite. I've done some risky
Target
things,
confirmed.
obviously, in
On
this
our way.
game, but for whatever reason today, that's my limit.
Got it covered.
Shotgun, you should actually move way up.
Rozkaz pędzę.
If you want to be useful, Michael Viller, you need to be up close. And the medic can probably stay at the back.
Get some.
Ci penso io.
And the sniper should probably
5 sur 5.
try to keep line of sight, however this works. This is a difficult area for line of sight. It may have been better to put him on the roof or something if I could get him up there, but it's fine. Alright, we'll keep Patrick pretty far back. It would be very unfortunate were he to die, and we would lose our money. And our panic reduction, I don't even know where we went. I think this was in Africa somewhere. Usually the highest rated country for panic is where you get your council mission to reduce the panic. Usually.
Mi metto in movimento.
Spread out across full cover. Has he managed to heal somehow? Or is this a different one? It feels like that's the same one, but didn't I almost kill it? Wait a second. Does it have... Hold on a second, guys. Shredder, reaction, sprinter... It's seriously regenerated up to full HP. See, that's garbage. On our soldiers, that will at most fill you up to like 7 or 8. Kind of whatever your natural HP is. On an alien, it filled it up to 16, up to max. I'm not a fan of that one. I mean, good on it for knowing to pull back and regenerate up to full, but still.
Wypatruję nieprzyjaciół.
Kinda cheesy, right?
Moving.
Well, we'll see what it does.
Covering now.
I specifically hunkered down with Lord Prey so that if it does take a shot, it'll have a horribly bad aim. I don't know where I want all these people right
Aye,
now.
aye, Commander.
There's not enough good cover for the current
I feel,
angle.
Headed there now.
But overwatches aren't going to matter, so
Position confirmed.
doesn't really help us much. Let's move our sniper a little bit closer. I don't know if you'll be able to get line of sight. It's kind of unlikely. And we're just going to keep Patrick there for now. Let's see how it goes. What does this scaredy cat thin man do that's managed to regenerate all the way up? What you gonna do, buddy?
Widzę nieprzyjaciół.
Well, another pod walked over. I guess we'll be dealing with these guys. Good miss. These are only specialist infantry. It's okay. Hopefully none of these are as powerful as the other guy. I don't know. 14. Well, they've managed to take up pretty good positions, to be honest. The only good cover we'll have is right here and right there. 2 spots is pretty weak. Pretty weak. And none of my infantry can get where I want them. I think we actually just pull out of line of sight.
Mi muovo.
Let's make them come to us.
Di guardia.
You just keep your head down. You're in full cover, you're in half cover, but you're pretty solid.
Come get some.
Got it covered.
Wypatruję nieprzyjaciół.
Overwatch.
Honestly, I think that's the best option. Let's make them come to us. This is kind of a dangerous area to break through. And we might get a lucky Overwatch here. What would be unlucky is if we destroyed our cover on Overwatch and then got murdered. I'm hoping that does not happen. Okay. At least we might have a couple shots on him. 2 chances at 55%. Anybody else? Well, Lord Prey could get 1, I suppose. From here.
Mi dirigo Laura.
Poke your head out, you can see everything. Ha, it's a little bit scary. Wish I had some explosives. Let's poke Michael's head out.
Widzę wroga.
Alright, that was not expected. I just wanted to see what his chances were on that guy. 67. I think that's worth taking, honestly. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Everyone's gonna die. There's too many aliens now. 2 chances at 55. Good hits. One more lucky hit. And very nice. Infantry. This is why we bring you around all the time. Take your shot, why not? Lord Prey! Thank you. Well, that's 2 down. There's fair number left. And now, our sniper can see. Because it's a sectoid. Sure, take the shot. Alright. We're doing pretty good. I mean, wasn't the best case scenario for triggering all these aliens. But it's okay.
On Overwatch.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
I don't think Viking Hog is going to have very good shots from here. Could move him over to this side. It's only half cover. But he does get the +5 range thanks to his gun, so this might be the best place for him to actually be useful. Yeah, he got squad sight. He's got actual sight on one, which is not quite what I wanted. I think I'm going to pop some smoke this turn. And it'd be nice to hit both of these guys up front. I think, honestly, our gunner is in the most dangerous position simply because he's in half cover. Full cover is a fair bit more defense than half, so... Seeing, if it had only been squad sight he'd had, I wouldn't have worried, but seeing as these guys can see him, I figure the smoke is a good idea. So that's a shot straight through full cover, of course. Alright, but we have killed a good number of them. There's 3 thin men, 4 thin men. And we're in a relatively good setup now. That guy's moving a little bit close for comfort. Luckily, he was not able to shoot Lord Prey through a wall. Fortunately, Shadow Alchemist needs to reload. I think what we'll do is we'll have him switch. Oh! Oh, okay, wait a second. I thought that wall just disappeared. No, we're fine. Let's move Shadow Alchemist up to here. Reload. Switch his position with the cookie cake. And maybe even toss a grenade out. Yeah. If I could destroy these guys' cover, these two specifically, that would ease off the pressure quite a lot. That looks pretty good, actually. Cookie cake. Which way does the cookie crumble? There you go. It crumbled that way.
Taken care of.
Well, I suppose we could suppress. We have at least some crit chance on that guy, but we've got a better chance to hit on this guy, so we take that one. Managed to hit him! Good work! Can't argue with that. And I don't think Michael is going to do much. He did take a hit, so I might pull him back now. We'll let Lord Prey finish this guy, that's fine. Maybe I should have checked if the sniper had a shot, but he did not. Keep him safe. And I think what we do is we pull... We move Michael Viller back here, heal him, and then put him into proper cover. There you go. Look at me being proactive, keeping everybody in smoke and healed up. The medic can just stay back for now.
On Overwatch.
Alright, 2 left. The 2 dangerous ones, of course, but... What you gonna do there, thin man, who's regenerated all the way up? You move forward, then you move back. That's kind of silly. This guy took some damage. I wouldn't be surprised if he has adaptive bone marrow as well. Okay, so... What do we got? Sniper, do you have any shots? Oh yeah. 92, that's a good shot. It's a good hit. No crit, unfortunate, but that's fine. And maybe Cookie Cake can finish it? Possibly? Yes, indeed. That's a Cookie Cake.
Got him. Let's do this.
Doesn't this feel good, guys? It's like training day. Alright, you missed your 54, that's fine, but you did apply hollow targeting. So we can move Shadow Alchemist to the danger spot and take a decent shot. 2/3 odds. I want to see how much that guy regenerates, because it felt like he must have healed up pretty quick. Or we could just kill him. Either way, you know, it's all good. Okay. That may have been all of them, but I doubt it.
Roger that.
Let's... Actually, that... Was that instant?
Come get some.
Good
I
to
think
go.
all pods on the map have been dealt with. We'll spend the turn reloading, and then I'll know for sure. Yeah, instant. Okay, so there's no aliens left. We know what that means. That means we can safely dash out. The only thing we have to worry about is more aliens dropping in because of the specialty on the council
Roger
mission. And they generally don't move until the target the special, the VIP. You know how it is. We could move our troops all the way to the landing zone, and I don't think anything would drop on us until we move the VIP. Why am I dashing everyone forward like a maniac? It's fun.
Bien sûr, je bouge.
I want people past these crates for whatever the next wave of drop downs are. I expect them to be dropping down somewhere near the landing zone, basically. And that's
Understood.
fine. I don't expect them to drop down this turn. So I think everybody got 1 kill. Maybe not the medic. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe not the sniper, Dylan. The medic sniper.
Already there.
But, I don't know. I feel like this went pretty well. It's nice to have a relatively easy mission for a change, right? You guys can appreciate that. I can appreciate it. I wish some of the small UFOs we'd shot down had left easy missions for us.
Vado.
But unfortunately, a couple episodes ago, we shot down a whole bunch of ships, and they all just gave us cash, which, you know, I mean, everybody loves cash, but sometimes you need a little bit more than that.
Tak jest, dowódco.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if something landed on this building, but we'll see how it goes. Dash you to there. I'm thinking just be in full cover. That way if something does drop down, you'll be in a good spot to take two shots if you're infantry. Or at least a shot if you're a sniper or a gunner. Cookie cake.
On the move.
Maybe not the quickest of soldiers, but definitely got some good hits in that turn. Or this mission.
10-4.
Viking Hog was doing fine. Snipes.
Stepping off.
Dylan, hey, you heal people. That's your job. Keep people alive. And then finally the sniper. What is a Sminchkin anyway? I don't know. Sometimes I get names. I don't know what to make of them. Let's keep our operative, or not operative, our VIP in cover at least.
Just received some intel that hostiles
Yeah.
are advancing on your location.
Ooh, that's
Ready up.
dangerous. I wasn't expecting him to land there, but that was a good shotgun blast. Maybe someone else could hit it? Sniper? Pretty good odds, I would say. I'm a little bit worried about that acid cloud, but it stayed in the air, so we're fine. I was thinking if that acid cloud had fallen down and affected Patrick, that would have really slowed down the episode a lot. Let's just overwatch. Looks like we're okay. Maybe one more alien drop down. I think if we move to here, Patrick can escape next turn. I feel like we've got him covered pretty well. And that'll be the end of the mission.
Eyes peeled, Strike One. Opposition is headed
On the
towards
roof?
you.
I knew someone would land
Hostiles
on the
approaching your
roof.
position.
They always land on the roofs. He didn't do so good though.
That's a load of bull.
Nice try, Thin Men. I've caught on to your clever games. There we go. Yeehaw, folks! I think that's it.
Once we get these samples back,
We don't even have to move our troops in. That's nice. Well, guys, I liked it. If we could get more missions like that, we could train some people up. Now, we may not have got a lot of experience, but the specialists, 2 of them at least, promoted. Shadow Alchemist, Infantry, The aim, I know covering fire almost never triggers, but +3 aim may be better than Executioner, really, to be honest. I don't know for sure, but it could be. I'll give you Executioner, though, for a change. Why not? You could have had 77 aim, though. I mean, and then the Cookie Cake has even better aim, so let's just, let's buff it up even more. There you go, 85 aim at Lance Corporal, that's pretty amazing. Lots of corpses, we didn't even try to capture anything. It's fine. Lots of money, some more engineers. That was a good mission! Let's see what's next. We've interrogated the Sectoid Commander. That's pointless. Why would you not have psionics yet before you captured one of these things, the way Long War works? Maybe this is just how it works in vanilla, but that seems like a useless upgrade. This one will give us weapon tech, I'm pretty sure, which is good for this and this. But we'll do the ethereal autopsy next.
This specimen appears to be...
Yeah, those things are scary. Super scary. So we're just waiting a couple more days for our mech. Probably by the end of the month we can attack the Exalts. We got our Illyrium generator done. That's good too. Do I have enough money to do what I want to do?
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help.
Should I just do a Nexus? I mean, I was talking about just putting in an uplink because that will give me 3 more slots. You know, 1, 2, 3. And that would be enough to rescue North America. If I put a Nexus there, I'd get one more, and then I could cover half of South America. Not that South America is having any problem. You know, I don't really care about South America, I'll be honest. Screw you guys. No, stop! I didn't want to do that. Sure. I didn't mean to. I went the wrong place. Start building. Screw South America. We'll get to them eventually. The plan will be build an uplink. I'm going to start demolishing fission generators, replacing them with a couple Illyriums. And then I'll build one more uplink over here. Because it doesn't need to be connected for... Or no, I'll build one Nexus. And that will cover South America. In fact, I don't need these for anything. It'll actually save us a little bit of money at the end of the month. There you go. I want to replace them with an Illyrium generator anyway. I might even remove one more. Well, the thing is, keeping that power available, I will want to research and build this thing pretty soon, once we get the Illyrium. I may build this next. I may research this next, as soon as we have the Illyrium. Because then we'll know the troop composition for downed ships, and that makes it a lot easier for me to decide, oh, should I take rookies? Should I take heat ammo? What should I take? Oh, look, there's sectopods and ethereals. Let's not take the rookies on that shot down small, because it has horrible, horrible aliens. And you need it to unlock the final battle. On the other hand, we really need to do this pretty soon, so we can start building better air-to-air. We can't really shoot down the Overseer until we get this anyway. Probably that plus this. Although armor, there's just a lot of things. They're all important, guys. They're all important. It's hard to pick what's most important. I hate you, Exalt. I'm not doing it. I don't care if Argentina is panicking. I said I don't care about South America. You know, for the first time, I could actually do this. You know what? From now on, I will give out rifles to help nations defend themselves, and we'll use the new troops. We tend to get new soldiers from these missions. We'll use these to put in new names. There you guys go. And I'll even queue up 3 more laser rifles. They're pretty cheap nowadays with all of our factories and stuff. I think I saw them as I zipped by there, laser rifles. So, I mean, how much did that cost us? That cost $100. $102, 9 alloys. Actually, less than 9 alloys, because we'll probably get a couple back. So I'm willing to do the laser rifles now, finally, at long last. Psionic training. Yes, we have some more Psi Panic to add to the team. That's good. That's very good. Who else? I mean, you know, Jackie Zhang, Monkey Mark, they're both decently, decently psionic, or psi... Anyway, gun fodder, I want to get the tier 2s going first, before I try to get more tier 1s. Alright, let's get that mech defender. Alright, we got a lot of Illyrium back for that too. Very, very good. So we've got double mechs. We're going to augment our 2 more people pretty soon. I think we're basically ready. We could wait for the mist. There you go. And I can basically do this mission whenever I want now. We know via process of elimination, I don't care about that cell. We know the headquarters is here. I could do it right now. It'll be done by the end of the month, and then we'll never have to deal with another covert op ever again. Do I have enough? I'm pretty sure all my soldiers are ready to go. Like 100%. We can bring the old Sandless top tier team. Bring a couple mechs. We'll have 2 tier 2 mechs. The only weakness is, you know, maybe our best mech is injured still. Sorry about that. The Valkyrie is great, but it is still injured. Sorry, Reaper. I'll try to keep you alive better next time. The Marauder's out, but we can bring... What would make a good double punch? Probably the Pathfinder. Do we have that? Yeah, the Jaeger and the Pathfinder. Those 2 are pretty solid. Sorry if you are Hero Hex. The Archer is not bad, but it's not the best, in my opinion. So yeah, I think next episode, I'm going to end my session here. But I think next session, we... oh, look! Next session, I'll do the Exalt HQ. So, Colonel Lord Prey... This will currently give us 2, 4, 6 aim for everyone in the squad, and eventually 10 once we take back the world. Or you can just get a permanent +5 will, +5 defense for everybody. I think this is pretty much straight up better. Aim is good, but will is king when you're fighting, and it makes your psionics better, right? This will make us better at psionicking under Lord Prey. On the other hand, the option is to not promote Lord Prey to Colonel, because he's not going to be like our leader for the hard missions, and I'd rather save those precious Colonel spots for Sandless and Lythan specifically, because there's very limited supply of the top tier. I think if I bought, we've got 2 Colonels here. Once we buy the final training school upgrade, we'll probably get maybe 1 or 2 more, and then 1 single field commander. So we have to pick our best soldier for that, not just, or our best officer for that specifically, not just the one that gets used the most. So I'm sorry, Lord Prey, your willpower is just not high enough for me to take you against Ethereals. It's probably my own fault for getting you critically injured, but I think I'll have to take people with mid-50s or 60s, if possible. On the other hand, I could neural dampening you, and I may do that to my officers eventually anyway with some spare meld. How much does that cost anyway? I've used no G-mods this entire game so far. Let's just double check. How expensive is this stuff? 15 meld is pretty costly. I mean, I'd love, if I had my way, everyone would have secondary heart, everyone would have iron skin, all non-psionics would have neural dampening, all psionics would have smart macrophages, snipers would probably get depth perception, infantry would probably get this for sure, because they get the double shot. It's kind of a toss-up. Hyperactive pupils is okay. And I'd probably give adaptive bone marrow to most people as well. I don't care about jumping up as much. But you think about how much meld that was. 15 meld, 25 meld, 40 meld. Say, use the cheap one. 48 and another 4. This is actually pretty cheap. That'd be 52 meld to fully upgrade every soldier I wanted to do that to. Yeah, right. We can't afford it, sorry. I need the meld. We're going to need to build firestorms. They're too expensive. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. Next episode, we're going to kick the Exalt out of this town, or out of this country, or out of this world. One or the other. See you guys.